Does love feel like a complex puzzle you can't solve? What if the answer to understanding love is simpler than you think? Welcome to our exploration of the intricate labyrinth of affection, where we'll be delving into the concept of the 5 love languages. These are not dialects or tongues spoken in some remote corner of the world, but universal languages that are expressed and understood by all of us, in our unique ways. This concept, inspired by the insightful book by Gary Chapman, seeks to simplify the complexity of love and relationships. It's an intriguing idea that suggests we each speak and understand love in different ways, through distinct languages that resonate with us. Imagine for a moment trying to express your affection for someone who speaks a different language. You may say the words, but they might not understand. The same is true for love. Understanding these love languages isn't about becoming multilingual, it's about gaining insight into how we give and receive love and how our partners do the same. It's about bridging the gap between hearts, ensuring that our expressions of love are not lost in translation, but are instead understood, appreciated, and reciprocated. Learning these love languages can be a transformative experience. It can open up new avenues of connection, foster deeper understanding, and ultimately make our relationships more fulfilling. It's like having a roadmap to the heart of your partner, guiding you to express your love in the ways that mean the most to them. Our exploration into the world of love languages isn't just about romantic relationships. It extends to all forms of relationships, with friends, family, co-workers, and more. Because at the end of the day, love is a universal language, but we each have our favorite dialect. So, are you ready to crack the code, to find the key that unlocks a deeper understanding of love and relationships? Embark on this enlightening journey to discover the 5 love languages and decode love like never before. Consider how a heartfelt compliment can brighten up your entire day. That's the magic of the first love language, words of affirmation. Now let's dive deeper into this fascinating language of love. Imagine a scenario where you've had a long, tiring day at work. You come home worn out and your partner tells you, "You did great today, I'm proud of you." How would that make you feel? Uplifted, valued, and loved, right? That's the power of words of affirmation. This love language is all about expressing love through verbal appreciation and compliments. It's about letting your loved ones know how much they mean to you. It's about verbalizing your feelings, your admiration, and your love. Remember, words are not just a medium of communication, but they are also a powerful tool to express emotion. Let's talk about compliments. Compliments are not just about praising someone's looks or their outfit. It's about recognizing their efforts, their strengths, their qualities. It's about making them feel appreciated. Saying something as simple as, "You cooked a wonderful meal today," or "I love the way you handled that situation," can make a significant difference. It can boost their confidence, make them feel loved, and strengthen your bond with them. Now let's move on to words of appreciation. These are the words that show gratitude. It's about acknowledging the efforts your loved ones put into making your life better. It could be a simple, "Thank you for making coffee this morning," or "I appreciate your support." These words show that you don't take their efforts for granted and you value their contribution to your life. Next up is verbal encouragement. This aspect of the words of affirmation love language is about supporting your loved ones in their endeavors, boosting their morale, and motivating them to do better. Telling your partner, "I believe in you," when they are doubting themselves, or "You can do it," when they are facing a challenge, can provide them with the encouragement they need. Lastly, kind words. Kind words are the ones that show empathy, compassion, and love. It's about choosing your words carefully to avoid hurting your loved ones. It's about being understanding and supportive even when you are upset or angry. Saying, "I understand how you feel," or "I'm here for you," can provide them with the comfort and reassurance they need. The beauty of the words of affirmation love language lies in its simplicity. It doesn't require grand gestures or expensive gifts. All it requires is genuine, heartfelt expressions of love and appreciation. Remember, words have the power to build up or break down. Choose them wisely. In today's fast-paced world, time is the most precious commodity. That brings us to the second love language, quality time. Imagine this. You're sitting across the table from someone you deeply care about. You're both engrossed in conversation, your phones are tucked away, and the world outside ceases to exist. This, my friends, is the essence of quality time. Quality time isn't about clocking hours together. It's about giving your undivided attention to your loved ones. It's about being present, both physically and emotionally. When you're with someone, be all there. Let your actions show that nothing else matters more at that moment than the person in front of you. Now, quality time can take various forms. It could mean shared activities. These are the times when you engage in activities that you both enjoy. It could be a walk in the park, a bike ride, a movie night, or even cooking dinner together. Shared activities create shared memories, and these memories are like threads that weave your lives together, strengthening your bond. Quality time can also mean meaningful conversations. These are the heart-to-heart talks where you share your dreams, fears, successes, and failures. It's when you listen, truly listen to what the other person is saying. In these moments, you're not just hearing words, you're understanding emotions, perspectives, and experiences. You're connecting on a level that's deeper than the surface. And then there's dedicated time. This is when you intentionally set aside time for each other without any distractions. It's not about what you're doing. It's about who you're with. It's about making the other person feel valued and loved. It's about showing that you're willing to put everything else on hold just to spend time with them. But remember, quality time requires effort. It's not something that just happens, it's something you make happen. It's a conscious decision. It's choosing to turn off the TV, put away your phone, shut down your laptop, and focus on the person you love. It's about making sacrifices and prioritizing your relationships. So, why is quality time so important? Well, it's simple. When you give someone your time, you're giving them something you can never get back. You're saying, I value you more than anything else. I'm choosing to spend my irreplaceable time with you. And that, my friends, is a powerful message. It communicates love, respect, and commitment. It shows that you're willing to invest in the relationship and that you're there for them no matter what. So let's not underestimate the power of quality time. Let's use it to express our love, to strengthen our relationships, and to connect on a deeper level. After all, time is the one thing we can never take back. When you gift someone your time, you're gifting them a portion of your life that you'll never get back. Ever felt a rush of joy while opening a present? That's the third love language, receiving gifts. Now, don't mistake this love language for materialism. It's not about the price tag or the grandeur of the gift. It's the thought, the effort, and the love that's wrapped within that counts. It's about the time you took to pick out something that you thought would bring a smile to their face. It's about the anticipation you felt as you waited for them to open it. It's about the joy you saw in their eyes when they finally did. That's what makes giving and receiving gifts such a profound expression of love. Imagine a simple handwritten note left on the kitchen table for your loved one to find, or a single flower picked from a garden because it reminded you of them. These are gifts too, and they carry a message that's louder and clearer than any words could ever be. They say, I thought of you, I care about you, you matter to me. You see, gifts are visual symbols of love. They're tangible proof that someone took time out of their day to think about you. They're physical reminders of moments of connection, of shared laughter, of mutual understanding. They're keepsakes that can be held, touched, and treasured long after the moment has passed. And the beauty of this love language is that it's not limited to special occasions. A gift can be given anytime, anywhere, for no reason at all. A spur-of-the-moment ice cream on a hot day, a bookmark with a favorite quote, a surprise cup of coffee just the way they like it. These little gestures, these unexpected surprises, they make ordinary moments extraordinary. So the next time you're thinking about how to show someone you love them, consider giving them a gift. It doesn't have to be expensive or extravagant, it just has to be meaningful. Because at the end of the day, it's not about what you give, but how and why you give it. Gifts are visual symbols of love. They say, I was thinking of you. Isn't that beautiful? Actions speak louder than words, don't they? Meet the fourth love language, acts of service. This love language, my friends, orbits around doing things you know your partner would appreciate. These actions, often mundane and routine when done with love, become silent sonnets of affection. Consider this, you've had an exhausting day at work, you come home to find that your partner has cooked your favorite meal. The aroma of the food, the warmth of the home, it all suddenly makes the fatigue melt away. That right there is an act of service. It's not just about the meal, it's about the thought, the effort, the love that went into creating that experience for you. Acts of service can also be as simple as doing the laundry, picking up a prescription, or even taking out the trash. It's about stepping into your partner's shoes and alleviating their burdens. It's about showing through your actions that their happiness, comfort, and well-being matter to you. The magic of acts of service lies in the understanding that love isn't merely a feeling, it's an action. It's about rolling up your sleeves and doing the work that love requires. It's about looking for ways to make your partner's day a little bit easier, a little bit happier, a little bit more filled with love. But here's the catch. Acts of service aren't about keeping score. It's not a transaction where you do something for your partner expecting something in return. It's about giving freely and generously without expectation. It's about finding joy in the act of giving, in the act of loving. How does one speak this language, you ask? It's simple. Start by observing your partner, understanding their likes, their dislikes, their needs. What are the tasks they find burdensome? What are the things they wish they had more time for? Once you've identified these, step in, assist, share the load, make their life easier. Remember, the beauty of acts of service lies in their simplicity. They don't require grand gestures or expensive gifts. They just require an open heart, willing hands, and a desire to make your partner's life a little bit better. Because at the end of the day, isn't that what love is all about? In acts of service, the adage holds true. Love is a verb. It's about taking action, showing up for your partner, and doing the little things that make a big difference. So roll up your sleeves and let your actions do the talking. Because sometimes love isn't just about saying the words, it's about living them. A warm hug, a gentle pat, a loving touch. Welcome to the fifth love language, physical touch. There's an undeniable power and necessity in physical touch when it comes to conveying love. It's a language that speaks directly to our emotions, creating a bond that words often struggle to express. It's the language of connection, of intimacy, of closeness. It's an act that can make us feel seen, heard, and most importantly, loved. Let's take a moment to think about the simple act of a hug. An embrace can convey a multitude of emotions. It can say, "I've missed you," or "I'm here for you," or simply, "I care." A hug can offer comfort, provide reassurance, and often it can speak louder than the most eloquent of words. Consider the pat on the back, often given as a sign of encouragement, of acknowledgement. It's a simple gesture, yet it holds a powerful message. It says, "I see your efforts, I appreciate you, and you're doing great." It's a silent cheerleader, offering support and motivation. The act of holding hands, too, is a potent symbol of love. It's a demonstration of togetherness, of unity. It's a silent promise of companionship, a pledge of mutual support. It's a declaration that says, "We're in this together, and I've got your back." And then there are the thoughtful touches. A stroke on the arm, a squeeze of the shoulder, a tender touch on the face. These are the quiet whispers of love, the subtle reaffirmations of affection. They are gentle reminders that you are cherished, valued, and loved. Physical touch, in its many forms, is a profound communicator. It can bridge gaps, mend hearts, and forge deeper connections. It's a language that doesn't rely on words, yet it's capable of expressing the deepest of feelings. Physical touch can mean different things to different people. For some, it's a primary language of love, while for others it may be secondary. The key is to understand and respect each other's preferences, to communicate in a way that resonates with the other person. Physical touch can communicate love like nothing else. It's a powerful love language. It's the language of connection, of intimacy, of closeness. So don't underestimate the power of a loving touch. It's a simple act, yet it can carry a profound message of love. So reach out, connect, and let your actions speak volumes about your love.